All right, thanks, Todd. Talk to you in just a bit. Now to the news. 3 people are dead, including a young child, after a shooting at an elementary school in San Bernardino, California. Police say 53-year-old Cedric Anderson went into the classroom of his estranged wife, Karen Smith, shot and killed her, and then killed himself. Police say 2 students who were behind Smith were hit by bullets, including 8-year-old Jonathan Martinez, who later died at a hospital. Police say the other student, a 9-year-old, is still in the hospital but is expected to recover.
This coming weekend, the anniversary of the Boston Marathon bombings. It was April 15th back in 2013 that 2 bombs went off near the finish line. 3 people were killed, hundreds were hurt. Police arrested one suspect, Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, and killed the other, his brother Tamerlan, in a shootout, you'll recall. Now, Dzhokhar Tsarnaev has been sentenced to die in connection with the bombings. Just yesterday, though, the FBI released notes from an interview with Tamerlan Tsarnaev that took place 2 years before the attack. He was approached by the FBI when Russian intelligence alerted U.S. officials that he was going to somewhere in Russia. Tamerlan told the FBI he did not read extremist material, he never went to Saudi Arabia, and had respect for all religions. Now, the Boston Marathon is this Monday. Thousands of people will be hoping to reach their lifelong goal, making it to the finish line.
Yeah, and a woman from Maine will be taking part in the race after not even being sure that she'd be able to walk again. Shelby Kaplan was run over by a car last summer. Both of her legs went under the front tires. Her injuries included a fracture in her left ankle, a grade 2 MCL sprain, and multiple abrasions, but she didn't break any other bones or tear any ligaments. Still, it's been a long road to recovery for her, but she says she is determined to cross the finish line.
There are a lot of people that have it a lot worse than I do, or have to overcome much more substantial injuries or setbacks. You look at the bombing victims. One gal that I found in Boston, Ann Tucci, who, was run over. She narrowly missed the bombings about a mile from the finish line, and then was run over by a van 3 weeks after the marathon, and is running it this year as well. So you see other people and how positive they can be, and it makes you realize that life goes on.
Shelby says she plans to meet with Ann on Saturday for a smoothie and a run in Boston.
The man accused of killing a 2-year-old girl who was once called Baby Doe is expected in court in Boston this morning. Prosecutors say Michael McCarthy killed Bella, the daughter of his former girlfriend, Rochelle Bond. McCarthy allegedly threatened Rochelle Bond if she didn't help cover up the crime, and police say she did. She actually did plead guilty to being an accessory after the fact. Under a plea deal, though, Rochelle Bond may be released from jail next month if she testifies against McCarthy in his trial.
A former leader of a youth theater group is going to be in court to face charges today. Henry Eichmann is scheduled to be arraigned on 2 counts of child sexual abuse. According to court documents, the incident took place last September in Brunswick and involved an 11-year-old. Eichmann is currently free after posting $5,000 cash bail in Saginaw County, where he faces an additional 16 counts of alleged child sexual abuse. He has pleaded not guilty to those charges.
And now to the ongoing case of this dog, a dog that was going to be put down, but then got pardoned by the governor. There's going to be a hearing about this today. Dakota the dog. The problem is, it attacked other dogs before. It even killed a pug. Now, Dakota was going to be put to sleep, but again, Governor LePage intervened and pardoned him. And now the State Conservation Department says it is going to help with the case to help save the husky. It says it has a, quote, strong interest in the case and wants to make sure that the dog's owners are afforded due process.
Almost 180 Maine lawyers are taking action after the arrest of an asylum seeker at the Cumberland County District Court last week. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents arrested Abdi Farah Ali after he pleaded guilty to an OUI charge. ICE agents say that arresting someone at court is usually a last resort. Now 179 attorneys have put their names on a letter to federal officials urging them to end the practice. That brings us to 6 minutes past 6. Time for a little break here. Coming up, cracking down on opioid abuse. What's being done to fight addiction throughout Maine.